Okay, good morning everybody. 大家早上好. Okay, welcome back to Silver Clicks. Okay, haven't been here for quite some time. So I'm Chef Eric. Okay, this morning very happy to see all of you all here. Online participants, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Okay, welcome back. Okay, today very happy to be back here in Radin Mas to be with you all. So just sit back, relax. Okay, we're going to do two wonderful recipes today. So a quick introduction of what we're going to cook tonight, this morning. We have two seafood-based recipes. One is a cold seafood salad, actually it's scallops, and then we're going to make a seafood-based fried rice as well. Okay, so along the way I'll explain on certain ingredients. Okay, 我会讲中英文对照，我都会帮你们解释材料用的搭配还有调味料。So all these seasoning ingredients, main ingredients, will give you some insights and also how to manage the recipes. Okay, so 一些材料的处理方式或者是代替，我们都会帮你们详细的解释到。那么今天要做的两道菜就是一个凉拌，就是带子的凉拌，还有一个就是樱花虾的炒饭。So the two dishes are quite easy to prepare. Basically, let's have a look at our ingredients. 我们先来看一下这个材料。那么今天这个凉拌呢，主要的材料就是这个带子。这个带子呢，就是你可以买已经煮熟的那种的冷冻的，那么把它给解冻之后冲一下水，沥干就可以用。Okay, so you can buy the pre-boiled scallops, or if you want to use fresh scallops, just give it a quick blanch, refresh in water. And then drain dry, then you are ready to use. Okay, so supporting the cold scallop salad, we have diced tomatoes, or you can use cherry tomatoes here, the red one. And then we also have got diced cucumbers. Okay, 就是我们的番茄你可以切粒，或者是用小番茄对半切都可以。还有这个青瓜。So for the salad dressing, okay, we are looking at some ingredients that we have pre-prepared here. In this small container, it's chopped garlic. And small chili padi. Okay, 这个小盒子里面呢，就是我们剁碎的蒜蓉，还有这个辣椒，小辣椒，我们剁碎的小辣椒。我们除了这两个材料之外呢，我们也有这个芫荽。Okay, this is coriander stems which we have diced up as well, cut into small dices. We're going to use some Calamansi Lime Juice for our dressing to give it that acidity. 这个是小酸甘蔗，就是这种我们每次吃在小贩中心吃福建面啊，还是 mee rebus 啊，他们给我们的这个小酸甘 ，this small little Calamansi lime that we see in many hawker dishes, such as mee rebus or fried Hokkien mee. The main dressing item, okay, will be our Thai sweet chili sauce. Which you can get easily from most supermarkets. Okay, 这个就是泰国甜的辣椒酱。我们这个在超市都可以买得到的，非常的方便。这个泰国辣椒酱呢，他们是拿来点烧鸡，可是我们今天拿来作为这个凉拌的调味酱。Okay, so normally this is the standard sweet chili sauce that our Thai friends use for their roast chicken dish. As a dip, but today we can innovate by making a salad dressing out of it. 接下来呢，这个就是鱼露 ，this is fish sauce. 鱼露有很多种 ，there's many different kinds of fish sauce. We have Thai, Vietnamese, and even Chinese type of fish sauce. 那么今天用的呢，这个是粤式的鱼露。So I'm using the Vietnamese fish sauce today. I prefer it because it's cleaner in taste. It's not so salty. Okay, Vietnamese fish sauce. Certain supermarkets are selling. You can also get them from Thai groceries specialties, and some of the neighborhood shops that sell Vietnamese groceries, they also carry this. So there are many different grades of fish sauce. Even in the Vietnamese type of fish sauce, they also have different grades. So a good one that costs about $10 to $12 a bottle. These are the most premium grade where the fish sauce is very good tasting. It's not very fishy. And it has that pleasant aftertaste, and it's not also excessively salty. 好的鱼露呢，通常呢，它的品质是上等的鱼露呢， 平时价钱是差不多10到12块一罐。它的品质呢是非常的好，因为它没有那个鱼腥味，也不会吃的感觉得到味道太过咸。所以我们拿来做调味呢，炒饭、炒菜都非常的适合的。所以我们先放一点鱼露下去。Okay, we mix the fish sauce with our Thai sweet chili. Then we add our lime juice in. So you're getting a sauce that has a dimension of sweet, sour, salty, okay, at the same time. So we mix up the dressing ingredients. Okay, we mix it all up. Then you do a quick taste check. So you should get something that's a little bit over salty, sour, a little bit of spicy and sweetness. Why you want it a little bit over salty is because the rest of our ingredients here, they are not seasoned. So if your dressing is just nice, once you add it in to the mixture, it will dilute out and then the salad will not be so flavorful. Okay, 就是讲说这个调味料呢，我们调的比较呛一点，比较咸一点，比较酸一点，因为其他的配料呢都是没有腌制过的，所以我们的酱料要比较重口味一点。等一下我们混在一起之后呢，它的重口味呢就会被这些材料给扩散，那么试菜的时候呢，味道就会刚刚好。So what we do is that important thing to take note is that as this salad dressing has got no oil, okay, the dressing being given is intense sourness and saltiness and sweetness. Is actually like a curing sauce. So to enjoy this salad, we should actually toss it up only when we are ready to have it, to enjoy it. Okay, because if you let the salad sit in the dressing, what's going to happen is that it's going to start pickling all the vegetables and the seafood, and then it becomes very, very watery. Okay, so 就是我们把这个调味料跟材料呢准备好之后呢，要吃的时候我们才混杂在一起，因为这个酱汁呢非常的呛。如果你把它提早先把它给腌制好的话呢，它会将蔬菜跟海鲜里面的水分跟那个汁呢全部给吸出来，那么变成你的这个凉拌呢会出很多水。OK， 所以我们就是把全部的材料给弄好先，我们才来把这个酱料给倒下去，要吃的时候才倒下去混杂一下，那么就可以即可就可以上菜。Alright, so we start off by putting our garlic and chili. Okay, this is Chili Padi in. And then our coriander stems. We save the leaves for garnishing. Okay, we can also put some of the leaves in for tossing up with the salad as well if you want. Okay, this is fresh coriander. 新鲜的芫荽啊。So what we do, we stand by also one extra lemon just in case the dressing is not sour enough, but just now I tasted it should be quite okay. So we put the dressing ingredients in since you are ready to toss up the salad. Then our two accompanying vegetables that we mentioned, diced tomatoes and cucumbers, or you can use cherry tomato halves. So our boiled scallops, okay, with or without the rain, okay, you can buy this also prepared frozen in the supermarket, or you can buy fresh scallops and boil it up, okay, before you use it in the salad itself. So once you are ready to serve, okay, 即可食用的时候，你们才把全部的酱给跟那个袋子一起混杂在一起。Okay, mix it up. Okay, make sure that every scallop is nicely coated up. Of course, you can always take one to try to see how the taste goes. So they're kind of sweet, salty, sour. Just now it was very intense, but now after with all the ingredients in, Okay, it balances out. That's nice. So what you're going to do is that you're going to transfer to a serving dish. Okay, we put some of the salad here. So this is a very nice, simple, home-style cold appetizer that you all can make for dinners. Okay, if you're running a Thai themed kind of dinner, you can consider doing this as one of your starter dish. Okay, so for garnishing, we've got some lime halves, but we put some coriander around it, extra coriander. Okay, let me look for the smaller sprigs. Okay, and we have the lime, all right, that we cut out. Can use the lime, okay, as our garnish as well. And then we can pick out some red chilies for more color. So it makes the salad look more vibrant. Okay, so with our ingredients and salads all tossed in, this is our first dish for today. Very simple scallop salad. Okay, in the dressing made with Thai sweet chili, fish sauce, and lime juice. Okay, so we will slowly portion this out for tasting for the on-site viewers. Okay, so for those of you all watching from online, okay, if you have any questions, okay, 有问题的话呢，直接放在我们的那个 chat 里面，我们看到你的发问呢，我们就会帮你们解答。Alright, so we will take in the questions from the chat bar. From the floor audience, if you've got any questions you want to ask about ingredients, we can help you to answer also, and then we share the information with everybody who are watching online. Okay, seafood wise, just to make it more informative for everybody. Seafood wise, you can replace scallops. If you don't take scallops, you can replace this with fresh prawns. Okay, squid. Okay, these are all possible substitute. Can we do this with meat? Yes, you can. Okay, one very good dressing, one very good ingredient you can do this is if you have leftover roast pork sioba, you can toss it up this way with exactly the same combination. It works quite well also. You can also do a 3 seafood combination. That means with the squid, scallop, and prawns together also can. All right. So there are many ways you can do. And this salad dressing is you can pre-prepare without adding the green color items. That means your fish sauce, lime juice, all this you can pre-mix, chili, garlic, or you can pre-mix first. And then just before you serve and toss up with the salad, then you put in your coriander, then the rest of the ingredients, and then you mix it up. So if you like this kind of dressing, you can actually make a big batch and then keep it in your fridge. 就是讲说，这个调味酱呢，如果你们很喜欢这个口味的味道呢，除了盐水跟之外呢，其他的材料你可以全部调在一起先，做一个比较大份，那么收藏在冷藏里面，需要用的时候你才拿出来，那么才把这些香菜青瓜这些配料呢，才一起放下去，一起把它给混杂上来。OK， 所以我们现在呢，我们先暂时把这道菜呢放在一边呢。我们就准备可以做我们的第2道菜了。所以如果你们有什么东西要发问的，在网上的朋友，你们在看有什么东西要发问的，你们可以直接尽量发在那个群里面。 Okay, so let me just adjust the stage a little bit. So we'll put one side first. Okay, so, okay, here comes. Will you post the recipes here? Yes, the recipes will be posted up together with the recorded video. And then we will share it together online, okay, when they post the recorded video. Okay, Christy, Sally. Okay, yes, I know Sally, I remember her. Yeah, I think she's enjoying her retirement now. Yeah, so please say hello to her for me. Okay, so any other questions? You'll just add on, all right? Okay, coming back to our stage here in front, okay, our second dish, let me just go through. We are doing a fried rice, okay? Fried rice is actually very easy to make, very easy to prepare, but also because it's so simple, sometimes things can go wrong easily. There are many different kinds of fried rice. If you look at the different variations across Chinese cuisine, fried rice, basically you can do it with seafood, you can do it with meat, you can just do it vegetarian or just simply stir it up with eggs. But for fried rice with multiple ingredients, one of the fundamentals that we must always understand is make sure that your ingredients are as dry as possible. So if you're using fresh seafood, okay, or meats, make sure they have been pre-cooked, okay, pre-blanched, pre-sauteed, so that all the excess moisture is removed. Because the last thing you want is for all these ingredients to leach out the moisture during the frying process. 就是讲说呢，炒饭呢虽然是很简单，可是我们大致上越简单的菜呢，就是越容易会犯错。那么基本上我们做炒饭呢，我们选择的材料最好是比较干性一点的，就是不要水分太多。因为我们在炒的时候，如果那个材料会露出水分的话呢，就是变成说。那个炒饭呢就会太湿了，那么就炒出来就不漂亮。就是简单的来说呢，如果有用到肉类或者是海鲜呢，最好是过滤一下，过油还是过水，飞过水，先把多余的那个肉汁还是海鲜的那个汁呢，全部给去掉先。因为我们需要这些材料保存它们的水分呢，不要露在炒饭的时候露出来。那么如果是用蔬菜的话呢，就选一些比较干性的蔬菜，就好像包菜啦、芥兰都可以的。给大致上水分很多的蔬菜，好像菠菜啊这些呢就不大适合用在炒饭里面。So even when it comes to selecting the non-meat or seafood ingredients like vegetables, we also prefer to choose ingredients that are a little bit more dry. So cabbage, kailan, these are the vegetables that do not leach out a lot of water during the frying process. These are the vegetables that are good for using in fried rice. So high moisture vegetables like Shanghainese cabbage, chai sim, spinach, all these we do not encourage the use of this kind of vegetables in making fried rice because they will leach out a lot of extra moisture and then it makes the rice become too wet. Okay, so today's fried rice is a little bit special. We are revolving the fresh prawns and the dried prawns steam. So it's a seafood-based fried rice. 今天的炒饭是海鲜底，就是因为我们用2种不同的虾。We have fresh shrimps that we have already pre-blanched. Okay, and then at the same time we have this what we call sakura ebi. 这个就是叫樱花虾。樱花虾呢是在台湾跟日本料理使用的一种材料，非常普遍的。Okay, sakura ebi is also known as a kind of a dried shrimp that's used extensively in Japanese and Taiwanese cuisine, mainly as a topping or as a flavoring ingredient. It's actually dried coastal baby shrimps. The whole shrimp is dried up, and then it becomes very flavorful when you toast it up or you fry it up in the wok. Okay, and sometimes after toasting, they grind it into a powder or they leave it whole. They use it as a topping for soups, salads. Okay, as a alternative ingredient. So besides the two seafood, okay, of course we need eggs. Okay, 炒饭的灵魂就是鸡蛋. When you have eggs in a fried rice, it actually makes it a lot more fragrant. and it also helps to create a non-stick layer if you are using if you are not using non-stick cookware. That means if you use carbon steel or cast iron wok, scrambling up the eggs actually helps you to create a non-stick layer in the wok to prevent your rice from sticking on. OK， 所以我们如果没有用那种不粘锅的话呢，我们一定是要先炒的鸡蛋之后，使到那个锅够烧，鸡蛋炒了之后呢，它就会有一个自然的不粘的那个保护层。那么等一下你炒饭的时候呢，那个饭就不会沾到那个锅，就会粒粒分明这样。Okay, so eggs you just lightly beat it up, loosen it up. Rice, do we have to use cook overnight rice? Yes and no. Okay, it's not a must that 炒饭一定要用隔夜饭，不一定的。因为有时我们忘记煮嘛，or sometimes you don't have any leftover rice. So if you want the rice to be nice and fluffy, reduce the water by about 10 to 20% from the regular amount that you use to cook your jasmine rice. Okay, so 就是比如说，来我们平常煮饭的水分呢，我们减少10%到15%到20%的分量，因为水没有那么多呢，它煮出来的饭呢就会比较干一点，比较粒粒分明一点。Okay, so you can do that to circumvent to in case you forget to keep some leftover rice from the night before. All right, so jasmine rice, for fried rice, if you're using jasmine rice, a Thai fragrant rice, it's a 1:1 ratio. So 1 cup of rice to 1 cup of water, 就是1杯米1杯水的比例。如果你是用泰国香米的话 ，Basmati you will need more water because it takes in a lot more. So for Basmati rice, if you're using it for fried rice, when you cook the Basmati rice, you have to go to about 1:2 ratio, yeah, to get your rice nicely pre-cooked first. If you're using the short grain, it's also the same 1:1. Okay, 珍珠米也是的比例也是1:1的比例，就是1杯米跟1杯水的比例，珍珠米也是一样的。Okay, so this basically is all the ingredients for the fried rice. Okay, very simple dish. And can we prepare and put it aside first? Yes, you can. Okay, this rice is relatively quite stable. So if let's say you are planning out your meal plan and then you have things in between, you can pre-cook and then reheat it through microwave later on. Okay, if you're going to reheat by refrying the rice again, 就是我们所谓的冷饭重炒啊，you can actually omit the spring onion and add it in last minute when you reheat the rice by the wok method. Okay, but if you're going with microwave, just straight away put your spring onions in. So what we're going to do is we're going to heat up the wok first. Okay, our home kitchens, the fire is only so big. So don't be too ambitious and fry one big wok of rice because the fire is not going to support the cooking. Rather that what you can do is to cook it in batches. Okay, 就是讲说我们家里的那个火候呢，火炉呢只是这样大而已。如果你们需要炒比较大的分量，就是比如说你们在家里开party10个人、20个人的分量，可以10 to 20 packs portions， 不要一次过炒到完，因为你的火候是不够大的，炒出来的那个饭不漂亮。分开1次、2次或者3次炒，那么变成你的炒饭呢就会粒粒分明，看得起来比较漂亮一点。Okay, so comfortable, you should cook about 6 to 8 portions at any one go, okay, maximum, and it should not be spilling up over from your wok itself. All right, so when the wok is heated up, we put our oil in. Okay, the benchmark of getting your wok, okay, if let's say you're not using a non-stick wok, you're using a regular carbon steel or iron wok, to make sure that your wok creates a good non-stick surface, make sure that you have enough oil. Okay, the benchmark is when you scramble up your eggs, you should be able to achieve a foamy texture. 也就是讲说，鸡蛋下锅的时候呢，要炒到它会出那个泡沫 ，OK， 就会很香。那么除了香了之外呢，它也把那个锅呢造成一个不粘的一个保护层，变成等一下你下饭的时候呢，你菜炒的时候呢，它就不会沾着那个锅这样。OK， 所以我们油烧热之后呢，我们就先把鸡蛋放下去。OK， 炒饭呢，鸡蛋可以放多一点，可以不要放少，放多好过你放少，因为鸡蛋呢是炒饭的灵魂。OK， 你把它给鸡蛋炒香呢，你的饭炒得出来之后，自然也是会跟着一起香。Okay, so eggs don't stinge on it. You can have more eggs, but not less, because when your eggs are not enough, it doesn't create that fragrance. Okay, eggs when you scramble up till it's nice and foamy, it actually creates a very nice fragrance for the rice itself. Okay, some recipe will call for you to add the rice in at this moment when the eggs are still wet. It's also okay. That's if you prefer the eggs to coat the rice. But for me, I rather cook the eggs a little bit more thoroughly first. Okay, get it all nice and fragrant before I add the rice in. Okay, so we just add a little bit more oil. Make sure that the eggs get cooked up nicely. Okay, so if your fire is not very fast and furious, okay, as you wish it would be, then let the egg sit for a while. Let one side brown before you toss it up. 就是讲说，如果火候不是很大的话呢，锅又相当的大呢，就是让那个鸡蛋炒一下，给它一部分沾一点点金黄色，我们才翻覆过来。Okay, make sure that you get the fragrance coming out from the eggs first before you add the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so we let it cook for a while. Then the next ingredient going in will be your garlic. Okay, next one will be garlic, followed by the cabbage. Okay, if your fire is fast and furious, you will start to see the eggs foaming up with the oil. But because here the fire is very gentle, so what you see is just the frying effect, but you won't see so much of a foam. Okay, but nonetheless, we still let it get more fragrant first. Okay, while we are waiting for the eggs to come up, what I'll suggest is that you all take your tasting portions. Okay, for the scallop first. Okay, 你们先试这个凉拌先。那么你们一边吃一边看着这个炒饭。Okay, 因为等一下我们炒饭好了之后，我们也是需要分这个炒饭。Okay, so now we're just waiting to get the eggs a little bit more brown before we add in the garlic. So we're going to distribute the tasting portions for the scallop salad. You'll just enjoy first. Okay, hold on to your cutleries because later on there will be another round of fried rice coming out as well. Okay, so 我们现在把那个饭把那个鸡蛋给炒得香，有点出了一点泡沫我们才下我们的第二个材料，就是我们的蒜蓉。Okay, you can see some slight foaming and bubbles coming out already. Okay, when this happens, garlic can go in. Okay. So we also let the garlic fragrant up first before we put in the cabbage. Okay, so don't be in a rush to add all the ingredients at one go. Sometimes let the ingredients leaches out its fragrance before we keep going. Okay, so garlic is already in. Next will be our cabbage. So we are using 北京 cabbage. Okay, 我们现在用的是北京包菜，就是整粒包菜呢切块，那么再切粒。那么包菜炒饭呢，好处就是它虽然是一个蔬菜，可是它的水分不是很高，不过呢足够于让你的口觉觉得那个炒饭不是那么的干。Okay, why I like to add cabbage to fried rice is because although it's a low moisture vegetable, it does still have sufficient moisture to create alternative mouthfeel with the rice, so that it makes your fried rice doesn't taste so dry. Okay, 蒜蓉爆香之后呢，我们就下包菜。Okay, once you can smell the fragrance from the garlic, that's where we add in our cabbage. Okay, you can loosen up the rice a little bit. Okay, before we put it in. Okay, how's the scallop salad? Okay, the taste? Okay, simple, nice dish. So online viewers, if you are able to, try to come down physically to the sessions so that you also sometimes can enjoy the samplings that we give out. Okay, so we toss up the vegetables and the eggs, okay, and garlic, 3 items. Next, we put our rice in. Okay, up to this point, we have not added any seasoning into the rice yet. So it's just basically frying up all the ingredients and getting it integrated together. Okay, so we're going to put our first seasoning, which is our fish sauce. Okay, once we toss it up a little bit more. Okay, now you see it all lumped together, right? But as you fry the rice, it gets hotter and hotter. The rice will loosen up also. Okay, so this is our fish sauce that's going in. This is our first seasoning ingredient. Okay, fish sauce is a wet ingredient, so we put it in not just for flavor, but also to moisten up the rice a little bit. But we can't put too much of it. So once the rice starts to loosen up, if you need a little bit extra seasoning, we will add in the chicken seasoning powder, which is like your chicken granules or your chicken seasoning granules or your soup cube extract. You can use that, okay, to season your fried rice also. So between soy sauce and fish sauce, which one delivers better? Actually, it's fish sauce. Okay, so 如果你做调味的时候呢，鱼露我们放的时候呢，我们炒那个饭呢，它会使到那个饭呢，比较松，比较粒粒分明。可是呢，我们也不可以放太多鱼露，因为鱼露是一个潮湿的调味料。那么如果鱼露放了之后呢，觉得那个调味还是不够咸的话呢，我们可以附加一点鸡精粉。Okay, so as the rice heats up, okay, it starts to loosen up as well. So 我们就是要炒到那个饭呢，你可以看得到是粒粒分明的。Okay, the rice is loosened up, it's not broken, it's not mashed up into a lump. Okay, it's actually loosened up nicely on the wok. So we will supplement with a little bit of chicken seasoning powder. In the meantime, we can also put our shrimps in. 这个是虾仁 ，OK， 葱跟樱花虾等最后才放。So chicken seasoning powder and prawns, okay, has gone in. We just stir up the rice mixture a little bit. Okay, you can see the rice, you can hear the sizzling sound and the pan is clean. Okay, this one is a non-stick wok lah, so you can use regular carbon steel wok to fry also, no problem. Okay, one more very important ingredient, pepper powder. Okay, so we use white pepper here to give the rice an extra kick. Okay, so we stir it all up. Okay, up to this point, we should do our taste check before we add the next two ingredients in. So, okay, we just do a yeah. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so fish sauce is an excellent seasoning ingredient for fried rice. In places that you cannot get fish sauce, you can replace it with some oyster sauce. Okay, it will still do it up nicely. So our spring onion, sakura ebi, which is the dried shrimps, yeah. So we put it in. Okay, it also gives the fried rice more vibrant color. Okay, so now you can see fried rice is nicely coming through. Okay, so the art of making fried rice, cooking up fried rice is important in the sense that when you have sufficient oil, the fried rice shouldn't taste greasy. Yet the rice is able to loosen up nicely and get shiny and coated. Okay, 就是讲说呢，我们炒饭呢，油呢下的要足够，不至于炒到那个饭很油腻。不过呢，也是足够那个饭呢粒粒分明，有一个很亮。一层很光亮的一层 ，OK， 那么你看我们的饭炒出来都是很松的 ，OK， it's all nicely loosened up, grainy, not lumped together, not broken. Okay, so just let it fry a little bit more, then we are good to serve. Okay, so making fried rice, you can say that's easy, you can say that's difficult. It depends on how you approach it. Alright， 就是看你们怎么样要处理材料，怎么样去选那些材料。那么好像如果你要炒一些肉的话呢，就是肉碎啊，还是鸡粒啊，都是要过水或者先炒一下，把它给炒香、炒干之后，才加在炒饭里面。那么当然，如果你是用腊肠啊，还是火腿这些不会出水分的材料呢？你也是可以直接直下一起跟着鸡蛋一起炒。Okay, so besides seafood, if you're using meat, minced pork or diced chicken, make sure that you fry it up, pre-cook it first, then you add on to the fried rice. So dry ingredients like Chinese sausages, ham, all this, they are all okay because they don't have any excess moisture. Okay, so more or less we are ready. 慢慢给我 ，OK。Okay, so our rice is already ready. So we just scoop up a portion for presentation. The rest we will break it up for tasting. OK， 这个就是我们今天呈现的樱花虾炒饭。Okay, so last bit, sprinkle some extra. Got a little bit of crispy garlic. OK， 我们可以放一点这个脆脆的蒜蓉，可以蒜酥，我们放一点。那么就是我们今天的这个炒饭。OK， 先把这个给盛过去先。Okay, so our second dish, the fried rice. Our first dish is the scallop salad. So this is our two dishes for today. 这个就是我们为你们呈现今天的两道菜，一个凉拌带子，这个就是樱花虾炒饭。All right. So any more questions regarding the rice or the earlier dish? Just add on to the chat bar. Okay. We'll help you to troubleshoot. All right. Audience on the floor, you're okay with the fried rice? Any questions you want to? Yes. 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 Okay. The Sakura ebi, sometimes you'll find it in the dried seafood shop, the grocers. Japanese supermarkets definitely will carry. So if you, let's say it's not that convenient for you to run to those places, specified places, you can buy it from the neighborhood shops, the dry ebi, you can use that. Or even the local kind of dried shrimps, which is not so pink in color. Sometimes we use it for making omelets, the crispy dried shrimps. You can use that also, yeah. Yes, yes, that you have to. This one no need. Yeah, the local type of dried shrimp is better to pre-fry because it removes the excessive ammonia smell, and then it makes the dried shrimp more fragrant also. It's just that it doesn't have the same, not that exactly the same profile as the Sakura ebi. Yeah. Okay. All right, Christy, thank you very much. Thank you very much for spending time this morning here also. So online ingredients, online audience, you're all good with today's dishes. 你们在视频的朋友，你们看到今天这两道菜，你们喜欢吗？如果你们喜欢的话呢，就让Ready Master 的 CC 的人知道，我们可以明年呢，2026年呢，我们可以主办多一些上市的活动 ，OK？ So we can have more cooking sessions for next year as well. So Chinese New Year is coming, so stay in tune. Okay, we might announce some extra sessions on the weekends closer to Chinese New Year. All right. So thank you very much for your time. 谢谢你们的时间。Okay, we see you all the next round. Okay, when the programs are planned. Okay, you all can try the fried rice first. Then we need to do our pictures. Yes. Yeah, no need to. If you're buying Sakura ebi straight from the pack, yeah. So that's the convenience part. So, but if you buy the other local type of dried shrimp from the wet market dry provision store, right? That one you need to fry up first. Okay.